All right, first and foremost, I want to start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Borkakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me the 100% truth of the Lord's name, peace and safety to the brothers out there, pushing this truth into the four corners, into the elected seal. All right, so we have this video came across, just the spirit jumped on me to make this video. All right, it says Iran rejects talks with U.S. over nuclear deal. All right, Iran is not having it. All right, Iran is the nation that the Most High Yahweh is using to stir up, and in this to stir up, he's going to use this nation to break. He's going to use the nation of Iran to break, ultimately to break America down and to destroy America. Right. So I'm gonna play a little bit of clip and pull a precept.
We hadn't heard any response from Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, but now we learned from his office that he is not willing to speak with President Trump over that nuclear deal. Still, a lot left to figure out here as we wait for President Trump's response to that response. We also know that Israel is going to send a negotiating team to Qatar tomorrow to continue efforts to extend the ceasefire hostage deal over in Gaza.
First of all, Iran don't want to hear that. Iran is operating under the hand of the Most High. All right, they're a nasty nation. They're a terrible nation. That's why the Lord is bringing he's using this nation as a sword, because this is also the wicked. All right, this is a wicked nation, and this nation wants war, and we're living in a time of war, and it wants war, bloodshed, and wants to cut other nations off. I'm gonna prove that to you. That the Most High is using this nation. This is Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 10. Let's start at verse 5, straight to the point. Lord willing, this is edifying. O Assyrian. Assyrian is the nation, is in this nation, all right? Assyrian. If you look on the map, you see this is adding up right in where Iran is at. You see the Red Sea, Jerusalem is right about here. When you go over here, in the red area, that's where Iran is at, all right? How do we know? Because if we type in Iran, modern day Iran, on the map, on the images, it's right here, all right? Matter of fact, let's just pull up Middle East. If you look in the Middle East right here, you have what we just seen the map. Here's Israel, and then with that red area would be Iran. All right, that would be the Assyrian empire, but that's an old name. The Most High goes by the old names, and these are just new names. These new nations made up, but their name is Assyrian Empire. All right, that's why you see all of the over here. You got the Houthis over here in Syria, the Houthis. Then you got some people over here in Gaza. Then you got over here Iran. So this is the Most High is using this nation, right? So let me get back to where I was. All right, so what was that? Boom. Okay. So we go back in the Bible. So I will send him against an hypocritical nation. Who's the hypocritical nation? This verse is talking about the U.S., America. All right, it's hypocritical. They say peace and safety, but they want war. All right, America wants war deep down. They say stop the war, but they're the ones giving out millions to fund the war in Ukraine. All right. So it says verse 6, I will send him, meaning the Iran, against an hypocritical nation. So the Lord is sending Iran against America and against the people of my wrath, which is America, which is the Edomites, the so-called Edomites, who the Lord has indignation forever. All right, that's the book of Obadiah. All right, Obadiah 1. All right, so it says, against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge. All right, he gave who a charge? Iran. It's going to get that charge. What is that charge? The nuclear missiles. And America doesn't want that. So does Israel. Israel don't want Iran to have the charge, but the Lord is going to give them the missiles, all right, and give them the charge. It says to take the spoil, meaning to destroy America, all right, and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. So these missiles is gonna destroy this nation, all right, all right. Howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doeth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations. You see, not a few, and it's the Iranians. It's in their heart to destroy these nations. All right, their hand is this. That's what the prophecy was when Sarah had that baby Ishmael. All right, his hand will be against other than his brothers. All right, his hand will be against his brothers. All right, first. Matter of fact, let me get that. There was an earthquake in Cali. His hand will be against every man. Genesis 16:11. And the angel of the Lord Yahweh, Genesis 16:11, and the angel of the Lord Yahweh said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord Yahweh have heard thy affliction. He will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. All right, do you see that? And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. That's why you see all of them squished up in the mosque, and those little palaces and buildings, because that's how the prophecy played out. The Bible ain't no joke. All right, it's dead accurate. All right, so this nation is meant to be against the other nations, and other nations are meant to be against it. Iran. That's how the prophecy said it was going to be. All right. Verse 7, howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doeth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nations, not a few. All right. It's in their heart to cut off nations, and that's exactly what they're going to do. For he saith, are not my princes altogether kings? Because remember, this goes back in the book of Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar, which was from in that area in the Middle East and the Medes and Iran, he was a king, and he wanted respect. All right, but this nation is going to be destroyed by so-called Iranians. All right, they're going to get that missile. They're already building up the uranium to get the missile, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to deliver those missiles to give him. They're going to give him a charge. Yahweh Shai is going to give that nation a charge, right? Which is the missiles. When you type in charge meaning. See if we can get something. Give him a charge.
I have an idea. I wonder what happens if we put cards on each of these pegs. There's a green one, purple, red, and pink. Now let's smash them. Whoa.
Let's get the Bible version. Give him a charge.
Blue, orange, yellow, light blue. Whoa.
Shalaki, bear with me here. I'm taking some time to get to the dictionary. I'll give him a charge. A command to command, charge, give orders, lay charge, give charge to, order. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to order this nation to shoot those missiles off at America, right? How do I know? And there it says, I will stir up the Medes. Here it is. Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes. Who are the Medes? The so-called Iranians. All right. Against them that shall not Salakia. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which is the so-called was America. Iranians are going to be stirred up against the Americans, all right? The U.S., which shall not regard silver. This nation doesn't want silver or money. You know, Trump is kind of negotiated a deal with them to give them money, but they don't want money, all right? They want blood. That's why they're a terrible, wicked nation. As for gold, they shall not delay in it. You see, they don't want gold. They don't want silver. They don't want money. This nation is meant for war. I mean, for crying out loud, they're the sword of the Most High, and their flag is a sword. If you look on their symbolism on their flag is a big sword because they are the sword of the Most High. It says, their bows shall dash the young men into pieces. What is that? The bows? That's the nuclear missiles, all right? The Bible's talking about. It's going to destroy millions of people, and it's going to destroy this country. And they shall not have no pity on the fruit of the womb. And they're killing. They kill kids over there in Iran, and Osama bin Laden and all those people. They kill kids, all right? On the fruit of the womb, their eyes shall not spare children. So they're not going to care, all right? They're not going to care when, all right, they're going to be cutting people's necks off, cutting people's heads off, torturing children. Crying out loud, they was beating down women for not wearing a head covering. All right, this nation is a terrible nation. So what makes you think this nation is going to be any more merciful unto their enemies? They already call U.S. an enemy. They say death. They chant death to America, right? Because Trump already killed their top general. All right, Mussolini, I believe, their top general. All right, and so they want this nation wants vengeance. All right, it says their bows shall dash the young men into pieces, which is the missiles, and they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb, and their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be like when the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah when he's done with America, because he's going to destroy this nation by fire. All right, I could prove that to you in the book of Isaiah 66 and 15. All right, I saw that verse 14. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice. All right, so we're supposed to be rejoicing when we see these nations come against America, because that means our salvation is near. All right, so we have to pay attention to these current events, because these events we should be rejoicing, because that means that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is moving. All right, when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord Yahweh shall be known towards his servants, you see? And those are the prophets. The Lord revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Amos 3 and 7. All right? So the Lord is giving this, the prophets know these prophecies, all right? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Most High, and his Son revealed his secrets unto his servants. All right? The hand of the Lord Yahweh shall be known towards his servants, all right? So it's our job to tell you that this is the Lord's hand, and it is. His indignation, meaning hatred, is rightful anger. Yes, what indignation means, rightful anger. His righteous anger towards his enemies, which is the Americans, all right? U.S., all right? For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire. And what is that? That's talking about those missiles and the chariots, all right? The so-called UFOs and ICBM missiles. They're going to tear this place apart. All right, the chariots is going to level this place with its beams that shoots out from its from the chariots from underneath. The same way how they used the beam to on Mount Sinai, or when Moses went into the mountain and they carved the chariots carved those stones. You start carve the commandments in the stones. All right, Moses didn't do that by hand. All right, so it was the chariots that wrote, and those fire came down. All right, from the mountain, and the chariots used because they had to go up to the highest point, so the chariots can beam those concentrated beams down, and that's how they're gonna come back. With those beams, shooting those beams off at people, frying people, disintegrating them. All right, it says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots, you see, like a whirlwind." So it's gonna be thousands of them. It's gonna be a whole enemy. It's gonna be an invasion of chariots. All right, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. All right, so it's gonna be a time like no other, and the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to pay America back. All right, for by fire and by sword, the Lord Yahweh will plead with all flesh. You see. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many, because the nations, including Iran and the rest of the nations, Russia, China, that's going to turn, and all the America's friends and allies are going to turn against America, and they're going to shoot missiles off at America ultimately. All right. For by fire and by sword the Lord Yahweh will plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many. Yet also when he comes back, he's going to gather the nations into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and it's going to be a big war there as well. All right, so now is the time to repent and seek the Lord, because these are times that we're living in, a time of war, and these times are serious. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom and catch you in the next video.